Because we're forced to sell our oil at a discount, Canada's economy is losing an estimated $80 million every single day. They send us oil, and we'll see, depending on what the price is. If the oil is priced fairly, if they treat us right, which they usually don't, we'll be able to make up that money quickly. We don't really need the products they offer. In a bold and surprising decision, Canada has now announced a cut in its oil exports to the United States. This directly affects the fuel supply, energy prices, and overall economic stability. The move, coming during rising trade tensions, could put the U.S. in a difficult position, possibly forcing Washington to look for other sources of energy as fuel prices rise. For many years, Canada has been one of the biggest suppliers of crude oil to the U.S., offering a steady and affordable stream of energy. But now, responding to Trump's tough trade stance and new proposed tariffs, Canada has decided to strike back in one of the most important areas: energy. Since the U.S. depends heavily on Canadian oil, this sudden cut in supply could send shockwaves through the American economy, influencing everything from gas station prices to factory operations. Experts warn that, if the supply cut continues, the U.S. might see fuel shortages, higher costs for businesses, and general market instability. Trump's response to Canada's decision has been filled with disbelief and frustration. The former president, who always promoted energy independence, now faces the blowback from one of America's closest allies cutting supply. Some of his supporters blame the Biden administration for not keeping secure energy deals in place. Others argue that Trump's own tough trade policies are the reason for this retaliation in the first place. Now the big question is, how will the U.S. answer back? Will Washington open talks with Canada, or will Trump push for stricter countermeasures that might make the crisis worse? This standoff in energy affects much more than just politics. If oil prices rise quickly, American drivers will feel it at the pump. The cost of moving goods will go up, and inflation could rise once again. Meanwhile, countries like Saudi Arabia and Russia might take this chance to strengthen their position in the global energy market. As the U.S. looks for answers, one thing is certain: Canada's move has changed everything. The energy crisis is no longer just a future risk. It's already happening, and how this plays out could shape the future of trade and energy between the U.S. and Canada for years to come. Will Trump and his supporters find a way to calm the situation, or is this just the start of a bigger economic storm? The world is watching closely. What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments, hit the like button if you found this helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more news and updates on the world of automobiles. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.